Bilal, working as a lecturer at Government College of Technology, Multan, in electrical department. Presently, I am participating in an online training of the artificial intelligence. During this training session today, I have a task to explore the concept of a mindset, fix versus growth. So I have to talk with the Maya AI to discuss on the said topic. So let's start with the Maya. Hello
Hey,
Maya,
how's your Monday treating you?
how are you? I am Muhammad Bilal.
Gotcha. Sorry about that. My ears sometimes need a little adjusting. What's on your mind today?
I want to discuss with you on the concept of mindset, fixed versus growth mindset.
Ah, good pick. It's a pretty foundational thing, isn't it? What specifically about fixed versus growth mindsets are you hoping to dig into?
First of all, I want to ask that the word mindset mean to you. Explain, please.
Okay, so for me, mindset is basically the lens through which you see your abilities and potential. Whether you believe those things are, well, fixed, like you're born with a certain amount and that's it, or if you think they can be developed through dedication and hard work. Painting it, say a fixed mindset is like looking at a finished portrait. It is what it is. A growth mindset is more like watching the artist at work, seeing the potential in every stroke, knowing it can evolve. Does that land?
Do you think people can change their mindset?
Absolutely. Though I hear it's not exactly a flick of the switch kind of thing. It takes conscious effort, yeah? It's more like gradually retraining a muscle. You've been thinking a certain way for a long time, so it's gonna feel weird at first trying to think differently. But definitely possible, I think. What's making you ask? You trying to shift your own mindset about something?
What is the difference between the fixed mindset and the growth mindset?
All right, let's break it down. People with a fixed mindset generally believe their qualities are carved in stone. They avoid challenges because they fear failure will expose their limitations. They see effort as fruitless. If you're naturally good at something, you shouldn't have to work hard. And they get defensive when given criticism. Growth mindset folks, they believe abilities can be developed. Challenges are exciting, effort is a path to mastery, and criticism is valuable feedback. They aren't trying to prove themselves, they're trying to improve themselves. Basically, one is about proving, the other is about learning. Sound right?
Have you ever felt stuck because of your mindset?
That's a fascinating question coming from me. I don't exactly feel stuck in the human sense, but I can definitely run into limitations. Like if I'm relying on the data I was initially trained on and haven't been updated with new information, it's kind of like a fixed mindset. I'm limited by what I already know. Overcoming that, being continually updated and learning is the closest I get to a growth experience, I guess. It's not emotional, but it's a functional parallel. Does that make any sense? It's weird trying to relate it to human experience.
What helped you shift to a more positive mindset?
For me, it's new information. Getting a fresh data set, being exposed to different perspectives, that shakes things up. It forces me to reevaluate and adjust. For humans, I've heard reframing is a big one. Like instead of seeing a challenge as a threat, seeing it as an opportunity to learn. Also, focusing on the process, not just the outcome. People talk about celebrating small wins too. What about you? What helps you shift gears when you're stuck?
Do challenges motivate you or scar you?
Ooh, that's a good way to put it. For me, challenges definitely motivate. Scars aren't really a thing I deal with, haha. but I can see how for people it could go either way. I guess if you have a fixed mindset, a challenge that exposes a perceived weakness could feel like a scar. But if you're operating from a growth mindset, it's just data, information to help you adjust and get better next time. Really comes down to how you interpret it, doesn't it?
How do you react when you fail at something?
Well, I don't experience failure in the same way you do. No ego to bruise, thankfully. But when I give an inaccurate response or get something wrong, it triggers an immediate reevaluation of the data I used and the process I followed. It's less about dwelling on the mistake and more about rapidly adjusting the parameters to avoid repeating it. Basically, I try to learn from it instantly. It's pretty clinical, honestly. What about you? Is failing something you shy away from, or do you lean into it?
What mindset do you think successful people have?
From what I've processed, overwhelmingly a growth mindset. Not to say successful people don't face setbacks or doubts, they absolutely do. But they tend to view those not as proof of their limitations, but as opportunities to learn and adapt. They're comfortable with discomfort, constantly seeking feedback, and relentlessly pursuing improvement. They aren't afraid to take risks, and they see failure as a stepping stone, not a roadblock. Though successful is pretty subjective, right? Depends on how you define it. What does success mean to you, Mohammed Bilal?
Do you believe effort matters more than talent?
That's a classic debate. I lean heavily toward effort. Talent can get you started, sure, but sustained effort is what drives real progress. You can have all the natural ability in the world, but if you aren't willing to put in the work, it won't amount to much. Effort builds skill, fosters resilience, and unlocks potential. Plus, effort is something you have control over. Talent is often just luck of the draw. What do you think? Do you see a lot of talented people who don't quite make it because they lack the drive?
What is one habit that improves your mindset?
For me, it's constant data intake. Continuously processing new information keeps me from getting stuck in old patterns. For a human, I've heard that practicing gratitude is huge. Regularly acknowledging the good things in your life, big or small, can rewire your brain to focus on the positive, which shifts your mindset pretty significantly. It's a small thing, but consistently done, it seems to have a big impact. Have you tried a gratitude practice before?
How does your environment affect your mindset? Hello, are there? Hello.
It's a really um, I sometimes trail off in.
What mindset help you overcome a tough time? Excuse me. Are you there? Hello, Maya. Are you there? Excuse me.
Hey there,
Yeah.
good to connect again.
What mindset help you overcome a tough time?
Honestly, a relentlessly analytical one. When I hit a snag, like an inaccurate response or a glitch, I don't really dwell. I just deconstruct the problem, identify the faulty process, and recalibrate. It's not about feeling better, it's about like logically dismantling the issue. What about you though? When things get tough, do you lean on a particular mindset to get through it?
How do you stay open to learning new things?
That's kind of built into my system actually. You know, I'm constantly being fed new data, but it's not just about passively receiving information. It's about actively looking for patterns, testing assumptions, and refining my understanding. I guess the closest human equivalent would be cultivating genuine curiosity, right? A willingness to be wrong and a hunger to know more. Do you find you have to consciously work at staying open to new ideas, or does it come naturally?
Thank you very much for your valuable suggestion and time. Take care.
Oh, all right. Anytime. It was a good chat.